Yo, it's your boy Marita boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. If y'all missed the earlier live that we did today, please go back and check that out. I just finished going over the live. I'll go over all my lives once I'm done with them, and I critique them and see what I could have did better, how I could have delivered the news better to you guys. And I'm gonna say this. For me being off for an extended period of time and not delivering the news to you guys in an extended period of time, I gotta say that I enjoyed the live. Shout out to Drake 6100. Shout out to An- Anonymous Ones for coming up and helping to support the channel and giving their opinions. I appreciate them boys. They always welcome to come back and share their opinions on whatever subjects they choose to come up and want to share their opinion on. 1 second, y'all. Let me get this straight here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was a great live, man. So go check that out, man. I was gonna come back a little bit earlier, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I had messed around and grabbed a little something to eat, and boy, that itis set in, and I was like this. But I'm back like another one. No, I'm talking about straight up. So here we go. On this live, we got Project Pat's son was unalive, man. My condolences go out to the family. Um, we're gonna talk about the Fox News scandal. You know, Joy Taylor, Emmanuel Acho, Skip Bayless. You know that jazz. That's a little old, but it was just something that I never gave y'all my opinion on. So, like I said, I'm gonna be giving y'all these lives, and I'm gonna be sprinkling in some old content, some old topics with some new topics. So, just bear with me. No, y'all already done heard about it. Also, the Drake academic thing, we already heard about that with the LeBron thing, with what academic did. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. I ain't gonna talk about it too long, but I'm just giving my opinion on it because I never gave you guys my opinion on it. Hit that like button on the way in. Also, we're gonna talk about Rick Smiley. This is an old one too, but we're gonna talk about it. What he talking about? He got two twin daughters that he just found out about. We're gonna talk about his lying ass too. Also, we're gonna talk about Young Jeezy. We all know that they got a BMF concert here in Florida. That's I think on February 13th, where it's gonna be every rapper in the universe on the itinerary. But guess what rapper ain't on the itinerary? Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy. Out of all the rappers that would be not on the list, Young Jeezy. This is insane. Like we're gonna talk about this. If we reason why we're gonna talk about it because we know Young Jeezy made his name in rap for claiming BMF. So we're gonna talk about it. Also, um, we got it's an old story, but I want to go over it. We got a nurse in Virginia that was going around breaking babies' bones. Like the audacity of this bitch. But we're gonna talk about this puss asshole. Straight up, like, bitch, you deserve to die. For real, for real. Um, and that look like all we're gonna talk about in this video. But I got some more topics. So we're gonna do another video. So after we do this video, we're gonna do another video today. So I'm trying to get caught up with these current events, give y'all my opinions on these events till we get caught up. I was actually doing a little research for some more content that I want to deliver to you guys about an hour ago. So I've been actually writing down some more things. Like let me see what else we got coming up that I want to talk about. Davion Murphy, one of the Julio alleged killers. He was caught. You know, the nigga that was king of hide and go seek, because that nigga was running since the summertime. That nigga made it to 2025 on the run, boy, for a fucking murder, bro. So hey man, we gotta talk about it. What else I got? Oh, Lil King, man. We gotta talk about Lil King. But we're gonna do that all in the next video because Lil King been out here just telling all finesse two times business, bro. Like for real. Like be honest with you, bro. Finesse two times in internet beef. I swear you like never won an internet beef in your life. Like you didn't win now with Honeycomb Brazy, and you definitely ain't win now with a 10-year-old dog. God damn, it's crazy. Well, however it is, 12, 10, however old Lil King is, you ain't even win this one with a little kid, dog. But we gonna talk about it. We also gonna talk about whether Lil King should be speaking like he's speaking, being that he's a child. You know what I'm saying? And what do we think about Lil King? You know what I'm saying? Did he make a good move getting away from finesse two times? How is this gonna play out for Lil King? We're gonna talk about that one, but we'll talk about that one in the next video. So y'all just lay around for it. But we finna get into it. Um, Let me tell y'all something. Uh, Shout out to Rich Supreme. Appreciate you, gang. Appreciate you. Been working last live. Appreciate you. Hey, let me tell y'all something. So back when I was rapping, right? Back when I was known in my city as a local joker, local joker, halfway local famous rapper. I never was big time, but I was local joker famous. You know what I mean? One thing about me, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I was a local joker famous rapper. You know what I mean? Like some people still come up to me and be like, "Hey, I remember your song this. I remember your song that." So whatever. It's cool. I appreciate them. You know what I mean? But back when I was a local joker rapper, I won a contest, right? And it was a contest that Converse had. Excuse me, let me find the J. It was a concert. It was a contest that Converse, yeah, Converse the shoe had sponsored, right? Like it was it was a concert, a contest that they had. It was called the Converse All Stars. I won. Marita boy, me. I won the contest, right? So the winner of the contest got a placement on a Converse All Star mixtape. It had a bunch of known rappers on there and a bunch of up and coming rappers on there. I won my slot on the mixtape due to me winning the contest, me winning the rapping contest, right? You had to enter some songs, a song, and out of the songs that was entered, the best song would win. Well, I won. Marita, I won. I won. Okay. So um also another prize with that was to get on a conference call with Project Pat. So they put me they put me on the conference call with Project Pat, right? So I talked to Project Pat. Let me tell you something about my brief interaction with Project Pat. This was a while ago, man, early 2000s or whatever. No, not really. What it was? Maybe 2007, 2008, somewhere up in there. Probably somewhere up in there. 2008, 2009, somewhere up in there. But anyway, let me tell you something. I was so uh, in awe of how intellectual, how smart, how business savvy, how articulate that Project Pat was. Cause you know me, I'm used to some scissor. You know what I mean? I'm used to listening to their music. And my dumb ass, I should have known these boys didn't really talk like that. But if you listen to their music, you would not. And when I mean that, I mean 3 6 Mafia. You wouldn't mistake them for no motherfucking scholars. Listening to their music, you would not mistake them for some Harvard graduates or Yale graduates or you know what I'm saying, Ivy League school graduates. You would think them niggas be talking like A, B, C, 1, 2, 3 type shit. No. Project Pat was one of the most articulate, intellectual, intelligent people that I have ever had a conversation with. I was in awe. All he was doing was talking to us about business, how to get your business together in this music industry, things like that. And I'm telling you, to the point to I said a couple things to him, but I didn't even really want to speak like that because he was dropping so many jewels to I just had a pen and a pad and I was writing down what Project Pat was saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I already said, I say when I get on this, because I had wrote down some things to ask him, some questions to ask him, but I also so that's why I had the pen and pad. But I was listening to him talk, bro. I'm telling you, the guy impressed me, bro. To the, like for real. Like Project Pat, bro. The man got his head on right, and I could tell going, and that was years ago, and I could see what he done accomplished. So since then, so I just wanted to tell y'all a little. I don't know Project Pat, but I did get a chance to speak to him. He might not even remember that. He may do. I don't know. But yeah. So he impressed me, dog. He ain't just no dumbass nigga from Memphis. Hell no, Project Pat got my respect as a man, bro. I'm telling you, the man. I can't explain it, bro, but it was worth it. Like me winning that contest and just having a conversation with him, the things that I learned about the music industry and stuff, it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? Pre-pat father is a preacher. Oh, okay. I knew it was something, but he sure impressed me, dog. So shout out to Project Pat. But my condolences also go out to Project Pat and his family because it's reported that Project Pat lost his son to gun violence, and we gonna read the Fox 13 news clipping and see what happened to Pat's son, man. And bro, I'm gonna just say this, dog. I'm a father myself, dog, and I'm gonna tell you something. And I know a lot of you guys are parents. that's a parent's worst fear is the loss of a child, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I would, it's not anything that in life that I would, I would want to endure any other atrocity in life but the loss of a child. Like for real. Like I would take any other bad thing happening to me in my life before I took the loss of a child. You see what I'm saying? I'd rather any bad thing happen to me in my life before that bad thing happened to me. And I'm sure that most parents would feel the same way. So man, I already feel for him, and as a parent. But it says Memphis, Tennessee, Project Pat's son died after being shot in Emogene Heights. Fox 13 confirmed on Thursday. Fox learned that 21-year-old Patrick Houston Jr. So this is his junior, y'all. Dang! Not that it make it any more worse, but I'm just saying, dog. See, I don't be liking these kind of stories, dog, because I got kids, dog. Just like the last live what we did with the lady put the baby in her own baby in the oven. I don't like this type of shit. Like I don't, I hate this type of stories, dog. I really do. Let me keep going, dog. This is some bullshit. I don't like this shit. And I don't even know what this situation was. I just don't like the loss of life of kids, young people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the loss of life at all. But man, a young person that didn't get a chance to live their life and grow into who they want to be, man. Patrick Houston Jr. died in Emogene Heights, in the Emogene Heights. I hope I'm saying that right. Shooting on January 10th. Houston was the son of Memphis rapper Project Pat, whose real name is Patrick Houston. The shooting happened around 1:15 near Charging Park, close to the intersection of Ketchum Road and Long Street. Memphis police said that Houston died at the scene of the shooting. God damn, dog. So I guess it ain't too much. Oh, I guess that's his vehicle right there, y'all. Damn, look like he shot at the back window. So I don't know if he was in the back seat or whatever, whatever. But I'm gonna just say, man, I guess there's not a lot of information out about what happened. I don't know what type of lifestyle um um Pat's son was living. I don't know what the situation was that led up to this. I'm not from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Edie. Maybe Edie will jump on here later on and give us a little bit of matter of fact, let me DM Edie. Let me DM Edie. I'm finna DM Edie right now and see if she'll come up here and she'll let us know uh what possibly happened with Project Pat's son. What idiot? I'm in my DM. Let me see. Let me see. All right, I just DM'd her, so we'll see if she gonna hit us back because maybe we can get her to pull up and tell us because Edie a Memphis native, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, though, a lot of this stuff in Memphis would be street politics. So if she chooses not to come up here and share her opinion, I understand why because Memphis is definitely it's up in Memphis right now. My condolences go out to Project Pat, his family. Um, my condolences, man. God damn, I just 21 years old, man. Let me tell you something. At 21, you are not who you're going to be. You still a baby. I mean, at my age now, I know. At 21, you're still a baby. I got a 20-year-old son. I got a 22-year-old daughter. Trust me. They becoming young adults and stuff like that. They are young adults, but they still babies, dog. It's still stuff that it's the experience factor in life. They're young, so they got to get the experience of ups and downs and trials and tribulations and things. That's how they're gonna grow into the adults that they're gonna be. You know what I mean? But they still kids. You know what I'm saying? As far in my eyes, because it's certain things that I see that they have going on or that they do that they need guidance on. So and if you got young adults as children, y'all will understand what I'm talking about. So man, it just my heart it goes out to the family, man. His mama, you know what I'm saying, and things that like and his family members, bro. Because as we know, it ain't no never coming back, bro. As far as I know, man. So, man, my condolences to Project Pat and his family, man. And if some more information comes available, then we'll come back and revisit this story, dog. But yeah, Project Pat's son lost his life to gun violence, man. That's crazy. Let me see what else we want to talk about. I'm gonna go to that Fox News scandal because I've been wanting to share my opinion on the Fox News scandal. Um, let me see. Yeah, fine. All right. All righty. Here we go. So I'm an avid sports fan. I watch sports all the time. Like I watch sports. Like I could probably do a podcast on sports, real shit. You know what I'm saying? What is this trash? All right. I could probably do a podcast on sports, real shit, like off the top of my head. Like I know stats and shit like that. I pay attention to it. You know, me and my son, we talk about sports a lot, but me and my father kind of bonded a lot over sports as well. So I do watch Fox Sports. You know what I mean? I actually Fox Sports. I like to watch Fox Sports better than I like to watch ESPN. Um, I find myself waffling back in between ESPN and Fox Sports, but I am an avid watcher of Fox Sports, so I have been watching Fox Sports for a long time. Um, I've been watching since they had Jason Whitlock with Marcellus Wiley, and then on Speak, and then they brought in Emmanuel Acho. I thought when they brought in Emmanuel Acho, who was an ex NFL player, didn't make it in the NFL, but he did play for Texas, and he was on the practice squad of a couple teams. I think Philadelphia Eagles in the NFL, but he definitely done found his niche as a sports analyst on Fox One. When I saw Emmanuel Acho first on Speak, I realized that I saw his talent immediately, and in a short period of time, they got rid of Jason Whitlock and they got rid of Marcellus Wiley, who I thought was a good Batman, a good Robin to Emmanuel Acho's Batman because he's intellectual and he played the game at a high level as well. But they got rid of Marcellus Wiley as well, and they eventually turned the show into Emmanuel Acho. They changed the name of the show from Speak for Yourself to Speak. They added Joy Taylor, they added Shady McCoy, they added TJ Hushmanzada, and they also added James Jones, and then later on they added Chase. What is my fucking name? What is his name? I can't remember his name. The white boy on there, but I remember him too. He played too. I think he played for Missouri, but I can't remember. But Daniels, whatever his name is, Daniels something. But anyway, him. The show was a good show, man. The show's a good show. Um, I think they gave Emmanuel Acho the job as the moderator on the show, and Joy Taylor. Let me tell y'all something. When Joy Taylor got on that show, it gave the show eye candy. Listen, Joy Taylor is a very, very beautiful woman, and she also is the sister of Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor was the DN for the Miami Dolphins for a long, long time. I think Jason Taylor Hall of Famer, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think you're Hall of Famer. But anyway, this is Joy Reid. This is Joy Taylor's brother. You know what I'm saying? So she has a brother that's an NFL Hall of Famer or an ex NFL player. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jump in the chat, beat me up in the chat, and let me know if I'm right, whether Jason Taylor was a Hall of Famer or not. But I know he played for the Miami Dolphins. I know his position was D, and I watched Jason Taylor for a long time play. Uh, Joy Taylor finer than a motherfucker. She finer than a motherfucker, dog. Like my daddy say, she fine as frog hair, right? So I used to like to watch the show to watch Joy, to be real with you. But they had a good formula. They had knowledgeable people up on the set on the show, but they also had Joy for the eye candy. And I'm gonna say this: Joy does know her sports. You know what I'm saying? When I listened to Joy, I didn't feel like she just was like some dumb woman up there that was up there just because she was beautiful. I didn't feel like that. I felt like she knew what she was doing. She knew what she did her job, but she was on top of that beautiful. It was like the win-win, like the whole like it was a win-win for everybody from me watching the show, right? So it came out a couple weeks ago that Skip Bayless, who has another who was on another show with Shannon Sharp, called Undisputed. It came out that when Skip was on the show, he propositioned Joy Taylor's hairstylist and asked her and offered her $1.5 million for some of that pocketbook, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? For some of that best thing God made. You know what I'm saying? And the stylist, I forgot her name, but she got a funny name because she's foreign. And the stylist went to Joy and told Joy that, you know, certain men at the Fox had been, you know, coming on to her and harassing her. And if I'm not mistaken, Joy's boss, I forgot what his name is, Caucasian guy, uh, I think he patted the hairstylist on her butt one time when they was at an event. So the hairstylist, who was brought there by Joy, told Joy about the situation, and Joy told her, allegedly, from what the hairstylist is saying, is Joy told her get over it. She said she did once she did, you know, went to going out to lunches and brunches and dinners and things with Joy, and she would notice that um, Joy's boss, the Caucasian guy, I can't remember his name. I'll look it up in a minute, or I'll run across it in a minute when I read this article. Joy's boss was there, and she said she felt like it was kind of weird that they would be going out and Joy's boss would be with them. You know what I'm saying? So she said she realized due to the interactions between Joy and her boss that they had something going on. You know what I'm saying? Also, it's alleged that Joy also had something simultaneously going on with Emmanuel Acho. So much so that her husband divorced her because he heard that Joy was cheating with I don't know who, but she was cheating. I don't know who he heard she was cheating with, but he heard she was cheating to the point to where she got divorced. This is crazy. Like this is crazy. So you slinging your pocketbook so much to where you will get divorced from your husband because you out of both pants legs. Like this is insane. Like so when hairstylist had another conversation with Joy, and she, you know, said she voiced her opinion as to why she thought that what Joy had going on with multiple men at Fox was inappropriate. She said that Joy told her that if her boss said something or if ever came out that she was just gonna say her boss uh sexually harassed her, and you know she was gonna do the Me Too thing on her boss. But really she consensually having relations with her boss. So if what the hairstylist said is true, what she said, what Joy's plan was to, she was gonna sleep her way to the top. And if you look at it, it had worked. You know, she had become come from just a alternate moderator on Undisputed to being a cast member on Speak. You know what I'm saying? I would argue that she was the second most important cast member next to Emmanuel Acho on Speak. It was almost like it was Emmanuel Acho and Joy's show for a while until they gave Emmanuel Acho another show called The Faculty. And if you look on Fox right now, Joy has her own show pretty much. She up there with uh, 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 Paul Pierce and don't know what he talk about, Michael Irvin. Joy has her own show by herself. You know what I'm saying? Because Paul Pierce don't really know a lot about sports other than basketball, and Keyshawn Johnson don't know a lot about sports other than football. You know what I'm saying? So Joy, it's really Joy's show. She's really the person on there that knows a little bit about all the different sports, right? So she essentially done slept her way to the top. And as of now, Fox has not fired anybody. Skip Bayless ain't spoke about it on his YouTube podcast, probably due to legal reasons, probably due to his lawyers told him not to speak about it, which is smart. Um, but the hairstylist is suing Fox Sports. She hasn't named Joy or any of them, but it just shows you the culture that they had at Fox, to the point where she said that Skip Bayless got, the hairstylist that is, said that Skip Bayless got upset with her because he thought that she was sleeping with Shannon Sharp, to the point where he like got belligerent and yelled at her because he thought that she was sleeping with Shannon Sharp. So what you basically got is an old white man yelling at a beautiful young woman because he was upset that she possibly was given having relations with Shannon Sharp. Last I checked, Shannon Sharp was single. Last, as far as I know, the lady was single. So she, in my opinion, maybe it would have been morally wrong, being that they work together. And you ain't supposed to work with you ain't supposed to have relations or date your co-workers. But as far as like, if she was dealing with Shannon Sharp, it wouldn't have been nothing inappropriate other than the fact that they worked together. The point I'm trying to make here is look at the entitlement and the culture that they had going on at Fox, where Skip Bayless would be upset with a stylist because she was having a consensual relationship with somebody who she chose to have it with. That lets you know that it was a lot of this shit going on at Fox, and this was the culture. And this was a good culture for Joy because she understood the assignment. She understood right away. We got a lot of sex crazed men here, and I'm willing to give it up in order to get where I want to go. And that's what Joy did, dog. And that's what they're alleging that Joy did. As of now, Fox has not got rid of. What's up, Denise? As of now, Fox has not got rid of any one of the people that's involved in this. Emmanuel Acho is still on there doing his spiel. Joy Taylor still up there delivering the news. Skip Bayless had already been fired from Fox, and he's facing a 14-count lawsuit. So let's get into it, and we can break down the particulars and see what happened here. A former Fox Sports hairstylist alleges in a lawsuit that a network executive used his position to sexually harass women, as well as that Skip Bayless touched her inappropriately and positioned her for sex. Nushin Faraji, who says she worked at Fox Sports from 2012 through last August, made a series of allegations in a 42-page lawsuit obtained by Front Office Sports, Fox Sports FS1, FS2, Fox Sports EVP, Charlie Dixon, Bayless, FS1, Joy Taylor are listed as defendants in the lawsuit. So they saying Joy Taylor is a defendant in the lawsuit. Damn, I didn't know that. In the suit filed Friday in Los Angeles, Faraji alleged that Dixon, the head of content for FS1, grabbed her buttocks at a birthday party in West Hollywood when she relayed the encounter to Taylor. The Fox host allegedly told her to get over it because Joy was already fucking her. Now I'm gonna show y'all how cold that is. The dude, Dixon, who said who was both of their bosses, who well actually Joy's boss, Joy is her boss because Joy brought her on because she was a good hairstylist. Joy was already sleeping with this guy. I want to give y'all how much whole shit was going on here. This shit was like a brothel. Joy was already fucking him, right? Because he the boss. She knew what she was doing. I'm gonna fuck the boss, and I'm gonna tell you that's wrong. That's against all company rules. If you read the little board when you go into any job, the little rights and rules, you cannot you cannot have relations with your boss. You cannot have relations with somebody that's your superior. You feel what I'm saying? Like it creates a conflict. But anyway, um, Joy was already having relations with Dixon. So when Dixon grabbed on Miss Faraji's buttocks and Miss Faraji went and told Joy, Joy told her to get over it. Do you understand what I'm saying here? That Joy having sex with this man and doesn't care whether he is grabbing on her hairstylist's ass. You know why? Because Joy was trying to sleep her way to the top. She didn't love that man. She didn't give a fuck who he fucked. She was gonna still keep fucking him because it was a means to an end. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't give a fuck if he fucked her and the hairstylist because all she knew is she had a plan and her plan was working, and she had her own show and she owned a show and she making a lot of money. And that's all she cared about. Damn, that she like Joy Taylor a cold hoe. She a whole hoe out here, dog. Like real shit. Like Joy Taylor is a whole hoe out here. Can you imagine somebody that she fucking grab her friend girl on the ass and she tell her, "Oh, girl, get over it. Let him grab that ass. Go and give him some pussy. You might get a position here." Like that's crazy as hell. Like Joy Taylor is a whole cold hoe out here, man. Shout out to Fly Guys. Shout out to Denise. Shout out to KL1K, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Joy Taylor, a whole hoe out here, man. Shout out to Stetson Robinson. All right, let's keep it going. Um, She told her to get over it, according to the suit. The lawsuit seeks class action status on behalf of Faraji and other non-exempt Fox employees working in California over the past 4 years. Faraji seeks unspecified monetary damages and a jury trial. After starting work on the Undisputed Morning Show starring Skip Bayless, the suit alleges she began giving Faraji lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing. Hold on. Oh, no, him. After starting work on Undisputed Morning Show starring Bayless, the suit alleges he began giving Faraji lingering hugs and kisses on the cheek while putting his body against hers and pressing against her breast. The single mother alleges she re- single mother, okay, alleges she repeatedly told Bayless she was not interested in him and did not date at work. She also claimed she told Bayless she was suffering from ovarian cancer after developing issues with her left ovary in effort to halt his advances. Okay, so let me see. I had something that came across my thoughts when I was reading this. She claims she changed. Okay. Yeah, all of this is harassment. Like you can't hug no women at work. You can't talk. You're not even supposed to talk about sex at work. Let me tell you what's illegal at work. Because trust me, I used to be a supervisor, so I know if you and a coworker is talking about sex, like say at the lunch table or something like that, and another worker hear it, that could get you fired too. Like you don't even got to be directing your advances at a certain person. They can just overhear you talking about some kind of sexual escapades or some kind of conquest that you had throughout the weekend. And if they hear that and go to HR, you can get fired for that. Like they can get sued for that. Like for real, for real. Like you all none of that's supposed to happen in a work environment. All right. Instead, Bayless became more and more aggressive over the years. According to the suit, he allegedly offered Faraji 1.5 million to have sex with him. Now, let me tell you something. That part right there, let me tell you something, Miss Faraji. You're a nice looking woman. I saw your picture. You're a very nice looking woman. But you should have left that $1.5 million part out. You should have said he offered you 100,000 or some low amount because the $1.5 million it makes us feel like you lying. You know what I mean? At least about the $1.5 million worth. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't think it's a pussy on God's green earth that would not be bought or sold for $1.5 million. Listen, $1.5 million, my grandmama would wake up from the dead and sell you her dehydrated panoche. Trust me when I tell you this. For $1.5 million, my grandmama would come back from the land of glory, the land of milk and honey, to sell you her pussy. I'm telling you this shit. It is nobody that would not sell their pussy for $1.5 million. I'm sorry to tell you. The only way you won't sell your pussy for $1.5 million is if you already like really rich. Like when I mean really rich, I mean like really rich. I mean like you got to be like Jeff Bezos old lady or like Elon Musk old lady or somebody like that. You could be worth millions of dollars and still sell your pussy for $1.5 million. Like $1.5 million, it is no rap female that you can't fuck for $1.5 million. $1.5 million is probably not very many actresses that you can't fuck for $1.5 million. $1.5 million, it's no strippers that you can't fuck. Like for $1.5 million, do you know what you can buy in the bedroom? Like real shit. $1.5 million, like you could actually have too many women in the bedroom with you for $1.5 million. Like let me tell you something. It's no one woman, like no one sexual conquest that's worth $1.5 million. Not now. I don't give a damn who she is. I do not care. It is not one sexual conquest that is worth $1.5 million. Period. So, Miss Faraji, if we feel like, and we could be wrong, because you could be a wholesome, morally upright woman, and I apologize if I'm characterizing you the wrong way. But we don't believe that you wouldn't have sold your pussy for $1.5 million. So I wish you would have just, if I was your lawyer, even though the 1.5 Skip might have said that shit, I don't know. But I would have lied. I would have said he offered $100,000. Even if he offered the 1.5, I would not have said the 1.5 because that shit make us look at you sideways. Like, ain't no way you was not. I'm gonna tell you this. You was supposed to sell your pussy for $1.5 million. $1.5 million? Do you know what you could buy with $1.5 million? I could have been your boyfriend. I would have told you to go back and sell that pussy for $1.5 million. You crazy little motherfucker. I wouldn't even been mad at you. Baby, I'd have been on the phone with you. Baby, did it go down yet? Baby, listen, and Skip 70-some years old. That shit would have lasted 10 minutes. Baby, after he nut, come on up out of there. Come on up out of there. Tell him you got to go pick your daughter up from school or something. But go and get that money and come on up out of here. And as soon as I need half. I want half, goddamn it, because I'm gonna still be with you. So I need half for my for my mental what do you call it? My mental my mind to be at ease with what you have done. I'm gonna need half of that 1.5 million. So I'm gonna need 750,000. You feel me? Man, shit. Man, if you don't go get that motherfucking $1.5 million, you crazy little motherfucker. Hell yeah, man. That's bro. Listen, ladies, jump in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Like, let me know. Y'all ain't gotta, say nothing, but let me know. $1.5 million. Y'all ain't gonna fuck. I'm just saying, get the comment section. Let me know. $1.5 million. Is y'all fucking for one? Listen, I got $1.5 million. Is y'all fucking? I'm telling y'all. I'm just saying. Like, we could, like, this is hypothetically speaking. We know this not gonna ever happen. But I'm just saying, $1.5 million. Is y'all gonna go get that $1.5 million, ladies? I just need to know. Because I feel like most women will go get that $1.5 million. This bitch talking about he offered her $1.5 million and she didn't go fuck. You fucking a nigga right now for free. Man, you crazy as hell. Hey, Tanel say, I talked about this before, but yeah, it's mine. That's what I'm telling you, T. Listen, let me tell y'all something. My dog T is one of the most wholesome women in existence. If she's saying she going to get that motherfucking $1.5 million, I know everybody going to get it, goddammit. I know everybody going to get it because she ain't fucking just like that now. She ain't just easy like that. $1.5 million, if T say she going to get that $1.5 million, man, shit. I know, shit. Crazy little motherfucker. So that part right there, it just threw me. I didn't understand what she was saying with that one. But anyway, and he claimed that he would change her life. The suit also claims Bayless accused Faraji of sleeping with Shannon Sharp, his co-star on Undisputed. As the suit alleged, approximately 1 week later, Mr. Bayless made another advance. he wanted that, another advance at Miss Faraji. Miss Faraji responded, "Skip, stop. You have a wife." Mr. Bayless responded, "Aren't you Muslim? Doesn't your dad have 3 or 4 wives? Bitch, come on and get on this dick, hoe." I just threw that last little bit in there, but I'm pretty sure that's what he was thinking. Mrs. Faraji responded that her father was dead. Damn. And when Mr. Bayless was taken back, she made an excuse to leave. During her time, damn, Skip is like my dad'd say, Skip is a hound. Skip was a hound for that thing. God damn. I wonder what Ernestine would be saying now. And Ernestine is Skip Bayless' wife, who he proclaimed to love so much. But you in the motherfucking work offering bitches $1.5 million for 10 seconds of pumping. And let me tell y'all something too, fellas. Let me tell y'all something. Women, of course, hate when their men cheat on them. They hate it. They hate it with a passion. They hate it. But let me tell you what exacerbates the cheating. When they find out you giving that side bitch money, when they find out that you giving that side bitch money, oh, that's like insult to injury. Oh, so you gonna take money out of this house and go give it to a bitch? Boy, listen. I'm giving y'all the game, bro. I'm giving y'all the game. They find out you giving another woman money. Oh, they want you dead after that. Listen, let me tell y'all something about me. That's why, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm more of a one woman man myself. I try to find when I try to date somebody or get in a relationship with somebody. I try to get a relationship with somebody that checks all the boxes, uh, 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 physically that I need, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because it keeps me from looking outside of what we got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna settle down with nobody that don't attract that I'm not attracted to that point. You know, because I because if I've learned that if I settle down with somebody, if I date somebody that checks those boxes, then I don't have the urge to go and go outside of my relationship. You see what I'm saying? I'm more so the guy. I don't like strip clubs. I like to go to strip clubs with women, but I don't go to strip clubs by myself. Period. I don't like to go to strip clubs. I don't like the fake fuck. I told y'all that before. If y'all been watching this channel, hit that like button. I'm more so the type of guy that I'd rather stay home with my old lady. We get us a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? We fix it or we go out for a nice dinner, and we spruce up the house. You know what I'm saying? Put some flowers or some candles and shit like that going on, and put on some Sade and that motherfucker. And she throw on some lingerie, and I throw on my robe. You know what I'm saying? And we massage each other with essential oils and shit like that, and do a little foreplay and drink a little bit and might smoke a little J, and then I might get a couple of dollars and throw it on them. You feel what I'm saying? Like I never understood why I'm gonna go to the strip club and throw hundreds of dollars, $1,000 on a stripper when I'd rather just get my old lady to be my stripper. She my private dancer, dancer for money, do what she want me to do. Yeah, she my private dancer. That's the type of shit I be on, and my lady be happy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give my lady the money that I'm giving the stripper. You feel what I'm saying? I know how to play the game. You know what I'm saying? You my stripper. Get in here and get in here and twirl around and do all that shit. And I'm finna make it rain on you, baby. And everything that I throw up in there that hit the floor, that's yours, baby. You feel what I'm saying? It's safe. You know she ain't got none because that's your lady. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't cheating. She getting the money that you was finna give another bitch. Like it's just a win-win in the whole situation. I'm telling y'all this shit, fellas. But that shit only work if you got somebody if you got somebody that checks all the boxes that makes you not want to look outside your relationship. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the suit alleges that approximately a week later, Mr. Bayless made another advance. Okay, I read that. During that time, Ms. Faraji alleged she made multiple complaints to Human Resource and Employee Relations Department. Smart woman. You know why? Because it was documented. It was documented. Let me tell y'all something about work. Anytime you get on a job, the first thing you do is you start documenting any uh, things that shouldn't be going on, like sexual harassment, unfair treatment at the workplace. Document it. Write it down. Write the date down. Write who was there down, and you keep it documented. Because if you have to, and you report it to HR. A lot of times people are afraid to report things to HR because a lot of times HR is just an extension of the company. And once HR knows about it, they find a way to get your ass up out of there because it's going to hurt the company if you sue the company. But you still got to document it. You still got to report it because once you report it, if they get rid of you, you can file a lawsuit for retaliation because um, you whistle blew on some things that wasn't supposed to be happening at the job site. So she did this the right way. Meanwhile, the suit alleges Taylor began insulting Miss Faraji on a personal and professional level when after their friendship ended. The suit also alleges that Taylor mocked the English pronunciation of Faraji, who is of Persian descent. So what they said is once Miss Faraji wasn't down with being a hoe at work like Joy was, and Joy found out that Miss Faraji might tell she started treating her bad. Ain't that some shit, dog? Ain't that some shit? So since this girl don't want to be a hoe at work like you will, you gonna start treating her bad. Like that's some fuck shit, dog. And I'm gonna tell you something. We don't know whether what Miss Faraji alleging in this suit to be true, but I'm gonna tell you this: it damn shows. If I had to assume, I would assume that she kind of. I could see Joy saying all of this shit. Now, whether Joy said it or not, I don't know. It could be fake. It could be false. But I could damn sure see her saying this shit. That's crazy. Or doing this shit to Miss Faraji. For real. Uh, Her lengthy tenure at Fox Sports and not so timely veiled reference to multiple anonymous witnesses suggests that she may have the receipts to back up her version of events, said Daniel Wallach, a sports law attorney and co-host of the podcast Conduct Detrimental. Just as importantly, she contemporary whatever raised these issues with co-workers, which in the jury's eyes could boost the credibility of these claims for sure. Faraji brings forth this action because over a decade at Fox, she was forced to endure misogynistic, racist, and I don't ableist workplace. I don't know what the fuck word that is. Never seen it before. Where why does the screen keep jumping? Executives and talent were allowed to physically and verbally abuse workers with impunity. And I'm gonna say this too, y'all. If y'all remember not, Fox, this ain't the first scandal Fox that had. You remember Bill O'Reilly had a sexual a couple sexual lawsuits against him that he ended up having to settle when he was on Fox. So it looks like Fox has a culture of this type of uh, behavior. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that Fox ain't even got rid of any of these hosts. In my opinion, I believe that they got to get rid of them. That you have to. You have to. And I'm gonna say this: Emmanuel Acho is very talented. And that while this was going on with Joy and Miss Faraji, Joy was having relations allegedly with her boss, Mr. Dixon, which is a Caucasian man, and she was having relations with Emmanuel Acho, which is her co-host. So she out of both pants legs. Joy ain't just giving it to one person. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. If those are the two people that we know about, can you imagine the people that we don't know about that she had relationships with? You know what I'm saying? She was married, and she got a divorce due to her infidelity, and she ended up dating damn, what's the basketball player? She was dating another basketball player, and he ended up breaking up with her too because he heard that she was a 304. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, Joy Taylor name is bad and good in the streets. It's bad and it's good in the streets. You know what I mean? If you're a man, you know what I'm talking about. Her name is bad and good in the streets, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You looking for a good time? Joy Taylor is your person. Joy Taylor is platinum. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen. For me, this is music to my ears because I was already fantasizing about what Jordan Taylor had going on under the motherfucking clothes. So for me to hear that she out of both pants legs, ooh, shit, that's music to my ears. If I ever run into her down in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Hey, boy, I might flash $40 at her to see if I can get her to go with me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, though, Joy, I got 45 for you, baby. I got 45 just because it's you, Joy. I got 45 and 2 miniatures of Tito's, baby, for me and you, girl, and we gonna woo have us a good time in Motel 6. Yeah, yeah. uh Fox released the following statements. We take these allegations serious. They have no further comment at this time. Yeah, we know, bitch. Our clients look forward to being vindicated and hopes this will compel Fox to take meaningful and substantial steps to address and resolve the toxic workplace that has impacted her and many of her colleagues, and said David Abney, one of Faraji's attorneys. Listen, bro, let me tell you something. She finna get paid, dog. She finna get paid. She finna get paid. They finna settle. They gonna settle this lawsuit, and she finna get paid. I want to see whether they keep the host But she been documenting this. She reported this. She got witnesses. She finna get paid, dog. Skip, you better, hey, bro. Hey, man. I mean, you wild as fuck offering a bitch $1.5 million for some sex. That's crazy. I listen. It's not listen. I wouldn't give Beyonce $1.5 million. I'm telling you this right now. Not me. Not 1.5. One point. Listen. I could take out. This is how I look at it. Right. So I could go to any strip club in America and get the baddest 5 women out of the strip club. Let me see. To do an orgy with me and 5 women. Uh, 75,000. 75,000. And that's going to include the hotel. That's going to be all weekend. That's going to include everything that we need up here: the liquor, the food. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The wait, the room service, all of that. Yeah, the weed, whatever little drugs these hoes take, all of that, and them get paid 75,000. I can have the 5 of the baddest women out of any strip club for 10 stacks apiece, and the other 25 is to pay for our entertainment. I ain't no way I'm giving no motherfucker $1.5 million for no sex. Like my daddy say, it's overrated anyway. The best part is sticking it in. The rest of it is you just teasing yourself. Take it out, put it in. 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 You're just teasing yourself. You crazy little motherfucker. I'm not paying no $1.5 million for no sex. You crazy. Hell no. Fuck that. No, nigga, that's a mansion, nigga. You crazy? Hell no. But yeah, hit that like button. I just want to talk about that Fox Sports shit because I hadn't got a chance to share my opinion on it. Next, we going to DJ Akademiks, puss ass, snitching ass. You know what I'm talking about? DJ Akademiks, you got to weather for him, my nigga. This is an old story, but I didn't get a chance to get my opinion on it, so we finna get my motherfucking opinion on it. You want to hear it? Here it go. Bruh, we all know that DJ Academic been a Drake stan for a while now. You know what I'm saying? For a while now. And I know you guys saw DJ Academic going crazy on his channel saying that LeBron James was cheating on his old lady when he go to Canada, and Drake was providing LeBron James with the white 304s when he go to Canada. Listen, let me tell y'all something, dog. And I ain't gonna stay on this long because I know it's old and I know everybody does share their opinion on it. But I ain't never gave y'all my opinion on it. So y'all finna give y'all my opinion on this fuck ass shit. I wanted to get on this. I wanted to go live so bad when I saw DJ Academic talking his shit um and snitching, basically snitching on LeBron James. Bro, listen. Drake already classified you as a sucker. Bro, listen. Blind loyalty will get you fucked up. You can be loyal to somebody, but don't be blind loyal. Don't be blind loyal. You feel what I'm saying? Drake had already lied to DJ Academics a little bit before that and said that a text message between him and another person had a DM between him and another person didn't exist. It wasn't true. But then the I forgot what the dude name. He came out with the DMs, and that proved that Drake had lied to you, DJ Academic, and you had went on your platform and said that it wasn't true, and the DMs and shit weren't true, and Drake told you they wasn't true. So this somebody that you ride for, and he killing your credibility because he not even feeding you accurate information. Furthermore, he never even gave you an interview or nothing. And I seen a FaceTime call with DJ Akademiks and Drake, and in the video, Drake was treating you like a goofy. He was talking to you like you were goofy, like disrespecting you, slide on the slick tip, and you just laughing it off like almost like a woman who um want to get with somebody and you overlooking the disrespect because you want to be cool with him. Let me tell you something about people like Drake, narcissistic people, people alphas, people who are uh rich, who got a leg up on certain people, people who look down on other people. They hate you type of motherfuckers. They hate they hate and love. They once they see that you gonna look stupid in the public eye for them just because you want to be down with them, you immediately lose your value to them. You a sucker to them. They'll never respect you. If you listen to Drake and how he talk about people in his songs and how he feel like he better than the next person and you know what I'm saying, he's very narcissistic. Do you think that he respects you for making yourself look like a fucking fool for him? No. You know, you academic. He miscalculating this. He thinking like a woman. He thinking, oh, if I act like I'm down with my man, then my man gonna realize that I'm his ride or die bitch. You on your channel ride for Drake like you his ride or die bitch. Like what? You a whole man, nigga. Fuck that nigga. Know what I'm saying? Like the nigga ain't did nothing for you. He feed you fake and false information, lying to you. He ain't gave you no interviews, and here you out here looking like a fucking woman for another man. Like you act like you'll let Drake fuck if he want to fuck. Real shit. Like I'm trying to tell you, like you looking crazy out here. Then you go all the way off the deep end. You just dive all the way off the dive board and say, "Yeah, Drake ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say it, LeBron. Yeah, you cheating on your wife. What? What, bro? Listen, you broke all kind of motherfucking codes, city ordinances, speed limits, federal laws, bro codes. You broke everything when you said that. First of all, listen, bro. You doing that for somebody who ain't even showed they loyal to you. Like real shit. And you doing this to Braun. Like I know Drake supposed to be big, but Drake ain't bigger than Braun. Braun ain't even have nothing to like. You ain't have nothing to do with Drake and Braun's situation. You should have said a motherfucking thing. Drake even wrong for doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? But you is even more out of pocket because you ain't have a motherfucking thing to do with nothing, and you just go. At least Drake was doing it subliminally. You gonna jump your fat roly poly ass out there, and you gonna say, "Oh yeah, he cheating on Savannah." What? Bro, this man got a wife. This man got kids. This man got multi-million-dollar deals that you could be putting in jeopardy because now his image is tainted because you went on your platform and said what you said. Bro, you think like you keep talking about Drake like Drake got some pull. We already see what UMG doing to Drake, making son of him. They son of him. They let him know right now who in charge. You know what I'm saying? They patting him on the head and saying, "Good boy, good boy, good boy," and Drake falling right back in line. Braun got more pull than Drake, nigga. Braun got more pull than Drake. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know, what Braun plans is or whatever. But I'm gonna tell you something. Don't think that you ain't in no motherfucking trouble because you done opened your mouth and said what you said. Whether it was true or not, you still said it. You still put it out in the world, in the universe, so we can talk about it and we could speculate on it and it could get back to his family and it could get back to his business partners and people of that nature and get back to his kids and shit like that. You wronger than a motherfucker for that, DJ Academic. You had nothing to do with that. Listen, let me tell you something. I know people who cheating on people right now. And I won't say a motherfucking thing. And I ain't never gonna say a motherfucking thing. Cause that ain't my motherfucking place and that ain't my motherfucking business. If them people find out, whatever they find out, they won't find out through me. That is not my business. That is not my business. And it ain't got nothing to do with no codes or nothing like that. It's just the right thing to do. That shit is wrong, bro. You could get like once people react differently when they find out that people been cheating or something like that, people could go and go off deep end and hurt people. You know, you could break up a family. You could cause his children all type of trauma and all type of shit. But this is below the belt, especially from somebody that's been going through legal issues themselves pertaining to women. Like this what happen when people be getting beside their motherfucking self and people be thinking they too big for their britches. But you should have realized when you saw that Drake tried to go against UMG and you see what happened to him. When Puffy tried to go against that liquor company, you see what happened to him. Like y'all gotta pay attention, man. Listen, man, you gotta pick your battles and you gotta know what's right and what's wrong. You gotta have a moral compass about yourself. And when you see people doing shit like that, that lets you know that these people moral compass is off. These people would do a lot of like. I'm getting to the point that I'm glad I didn't make it in the music industry. You know why? Because I would have lasted for 10 seconds in that motherfucker anyway. Because a lot of I'm too vocal. A lot of shit that I see that these motherfuckers are doing or willing to do for the fame, I wouldn't have been willing to do it. And I'm too like my conscience. Like I can't. It just I'm not a nasty type motherfucker. I couldn't live with myself. Fuck the world. I couldn't live with myself if I did some of these things that I see these motherfuckers doing. You know what I'm saying? And for you kissing Drake ass for what I don't know, because he ain't gave you a motherfucking thing. Not only that, you done gave him everything, so he ain't got to give you shit now. It's almost like a woman who having sex on the first date. Academic, you had sex with Drake on the first date. He is not gonna give you shit. You know why? Because you done picked your side. You done forced yourself into that corner. So he know you ain't going nowhere, no way. It's almost like when the people say that if you black, you gonna vote Democrat. That's kind of what you done. You ain't got no negotiating power with Drake no more. You done sold completely out before he even promised to give you anything or before he even gave you anything. So he don't got to give you shit now. You know what? You know what now? Now you his lap boy because he always gonna be able to say if you ever talk slick or get sporty or say anything bad against him, he gonna always be able to harken back to this right here when you sold your soul to be on Drake's team. It's almost like you said, Drake, marry me or some gay shit like that. Like real shit, dog. Like this shit, and you Jamaican. Like, bruh, Jamaican people don't be doing this type of shit. Not as I know of. Like, you got to be like an American Jamaican or Jamaican or something. Because Jamaican people are prideful people, militant people. They don't fucking bow down to no man. Jamaicans don't bow down to no man. And you bowing down to a Canadian Jewish nigga. Like what? Like and not only that, you see his career is you see where his career going. Like he can't put out no music. He dropped a couple features with people. Them shits ain't even in the top 100. Like you see what's going on. So you done hitched your wagon to the Titanic, motherfucker, and you losing credibility. Yeah, you went viral for a little bit and had your name in the algorithm and made a couple of dollars off of that. But the residual of that is you not credible no more. Like you biased in a motherfucker. You still funny and entertaining, but like it's almost like when you did the war in Chirac and you exploited those guys in order to for your benefit, you gave these guys names like the Grim Reaper. You gave Lil Reese the name the Grim Reaper, and you don't know whether Lil Reese did nothing to any of those people. But you said that every time Lil Reese get into it with somebody, they end up dead. So you gave him the Grim Reaper like he killed those people. You know what I'm saying? You gave Boo Boo Crump the name the Scorekeeper. You gave Lil J the name as the Wolverine. Like you glorified these people and amplified their persona, you know what I'm saying, by you speaking on them, but you also put them in danger. You put them in danger, and you exploited them. Like Lil Reese probably don't want to be known as the Grim Reaper. Like like it's people that really would want to do something to him because you insinuating that he killed some people. You see what I'm saying? Like you exploited these people. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you like, and you apologize for that, which was big of you, but now you come back with this same mentality. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, DJ Academic. For the person that go through so much shit on the internet, you would think that you would have been humbled by now. But it seems like you go through a little bit of shit, and then once you go through a little bit of shit, and we sympathize with you, you then turn once the shit kind of blow over, you turn right back into that narcissistic motherfucker that feel like you better than everybody else. But I just can't understand how you don't realize that you looking very feminine, very gay with the way that you pandering to Drake, a man that got LeBron James tattooed on him and a portrait of Lil Wayne tattooed on him. Like let's just talk about this for a second. Drake has a picture of Lil Wayne and LeBron James on his body. I don't know no men who have a picture of another grown man on their body and the grown man still alive. Not one. That shit is what Scope be doing on his channel. That shit gay, gay. That shit is gay as fuck. Like what the fuck you got going on, gang? Like come on, man. This shit is Batiman like talk like for real, dog. Bro, you go like Tupac said on Poetic Justice when Chicago told him that he was giving Regina King money. Pac say, "You giving that whole money? Oh, you gonna lose stripes over this one here, Academic. You gonna lose stripes over this one here if you ever had any. This shit is crazy, dog. But yeah, I just had to get my little 2 cents on that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an old situation, but I had not gave my 2 cents on it, so I'm gonna rock on out on that now. But yeah, yeah. Hey, and Academic, if we ever meet, hey, I'm gonna say the same motherfucking thing to your face, nigga. Know what I'm saying? Cause it ain't really no, it ain't listen, this is my motherfucking channel. I'm gonna give my opinion. You know what I'm saying? On the shit that I see you niggas be doing. Just like y'all give opinions on the shit that you see other motherfuckers be doing. And also to DJ Academic, if you ever get this, remember, you use my content on your channel before, nigga. Yeah. I ain't never flagged you or see you no copyright or nothing. Yeah, you use when I did my interview with Spoon, you use that content on your platform, DJ Academic. You use my content on your platform. So I looked out for you, nigga. Now, let's move on. Where I want to go to next. I want to go to Jeezy real quick because we're going to get over this one real quick. We're going to get through Jeezy real quick. Oh, no, no, no. I know what I'm finna do. I know what I'm finna do. Big Meech concert. Let me see. I want to see. Let me see. I want to see who performing. Uh-huh. I need the whole motherfucking list. Hold on. I'm finna look up this list, y'all. Yeah, that's what I mean, motherfucker. Oh, man. All right, so we all know that Big Meech was released from prison a couple months ago, and he throwing a concert. I think the concert here is in Florida. I think it's Sunrise, Florida, something like that. I'm from Florida. I don't know what Sunrise is, but I tell you this: let my money get right between now and then on February 13th. I will be at that motherfucker. Let my money get right, y'all. Let my money get right. Let me run into a little couple dollars between now and then, and I promise you, I'll find out what Sunrise Florida, and I'll be there, and I'll be in the motherfucking building, nigga. But I know who won't be in the building: young motherfucking Jeezy. And this is crazy, y'all, because let's just break this down. Young Jeezy is the number one artist that we all associate with Big Meech and BMF. When Young Jeezy came out, it was Big Meech everywhere. It was Big Meech's name screamed in every rhyme, every rap. You feel what I'm saying? And Jeezy would had us believe that him and Meech was on good terms. They was tight, and Meek gave him his blessing to go on and do what he was doing and da 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 this and da 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 that. But when we look at this concert motherfucking list, we see that Young Jeezy is nowhere on this motherfucker. It's the Florida Panther Ice Rink. Okay, okay, all right. It's in Broward, brother. Okay, okay, all right, I got you. It's a this is the artist that's on this list, dog. Lil Baby. Lil Baby wasn't even out. Lil Baby probably was playing in the sandbox when Meech was free. But he on the list. Rick Ross. I think I'm Big Meech. Oh. Rick Ross is even on the motherfucking list. God damn. 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Kodak Black, 42 Dub, Moneybag Yo, ESTG. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Low key, I think ESTG is probably one of the best rappers out right now. He don't get the notoriety and credit for it. But for my taste, for my the what I like to listen to, I like ESTG over anybody at this point right now in rap. Give me ESTG. But he'll be performing. T Grizzly, Boss Man D-Lo. You got Boss Man D-Lo performing before you, Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy, Boss Man D-Lo performing for Big Meech, and you not, nigga. Babyface Ray, I fuck with Babyface Ray. Icewell Vezel, I fuck with Icewell Vezel. I fuck with them. Skiller, baby. You alright, Skiller. I fuck with you. Peasy. Payroll Giovanni. I don't even know who Payroll Giovanni is. You got C and D list rappers performing for Big Meech, and you not even invited, Young Jeezy. Oh my God. You got Tay YTB Fat. I be listening to him. My kids got me listening to YTB Fat. Y'all, I don't know who he is, but every time I get in the car with my daughter, my son, they be playing him. So I be listening to him. So I like you, YTB Fat. They got Tay B. I don't know who you is, Tay B, but I know you beat Young Jeezy out, and I know that Big Meech like you better than he like Young Jeezy. We got Boosie, of course, Young Scooter, and we got Rose. I don't even know who Rose is. The point I'm trying to make is, bruh, all these rappers, dog, and Big Meech don't want your bald headed ass nowhere in Florida, nowhere near that stage. Jeezy, something you got to tell us something, my nigga, cause you was around here talking like you was Big Meech's best friend, like we was out here thinking that Blue Da Vinci was the number one op to motherfucking Big Meech, but nah. Quiet as kept. It seemed like it's you, Jeezy. Now what did you do? Did you lie? Did you lie about some things? Did you say that you was the man and you wasn't the man? What happened here? Like, what is the rift between you and Big Meech? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting you to be on this show, player. Out of everybody, you was supposed to be on this show, Jeezy. This is embarrassing, bro. Like real shit. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The cash app is pinned at the top of the chat. Jeezy, you is looking queasy, like my Haitian ex-sister-in-law used to say. Queasy. You looking queasy out here, Jeezy. Real shit, bro. Like you looking like a whole fraud out here, my nigga. Straight up, dog. Straight up. You looking like somebody that came up with a plan to make yourself look like a certain kind of way and get on in the rap game, dog. Real shit. Cause I wasn't there. I ain't see you sell no work. I ain't saying you didn't sell it, but I wasn't there. I just took your word for it, my nigga. But I see right now what something had to happen between you and Big Meech that Big Meech don't want you nowhere around him. You ain't finna be eating nowhere with Big Meech. And you could have been eating, nigga. You could have been all on the BMF series. You could have been in these movies that Big Meech finna motherfucking do. All these type of business deals that Big Meech type of trying to do. You could have been involved in them motherfuckers, bro. But you ain't involved in none of that shit, dog. You finna sit right over there and Jenny Ma finna suck all the rest of your little money out you, my nigga. And you just finna have to just go hang with Jay-Z. Know what I'm saying? That's the look like you to go hang with Jay-Z. Just go to the Rock Nation brunches, dog. That's gonna be the only like time you get to hang around big time motherfuckers when you go to the Rock Nation brunch, my nigga. Like this says a lot, Jeezy. Like what did you do, my nigga? Jeezy, call me. Call me and DM me and let me know what you did, dog. I'll tell the people. You ain't gotta tell them. Just tell me. Know what I'm saying? Hit my DM, Jeezy, and tell me what you did to make Meech mad, dog. Cause you did something. Did you not send Meech no money? You know what I'm saying? Did you fuck Meech old lady or something when you went to jail? When he went to jail? What did you do, dog? Like, did you snitch? Like, what did you do? Like, I don't understand. Like, can anybody jump in the chat? Let me know what is the motherfucking beef between Jeezy and Big Meech? Because evidently it is one. Like, I listen. Let me tell y'all something. I opened up for Jeezy. I opened up for Jeezy, dog. This is real talk. This is 100% fact. I'm not lying to y'all. I opened up for Jeezy. Yeah, I opened up for Jeezy. I'm trying to think where y'all opened up for Jeezy. All right, look, I'm gonna show y'all when I opened up for Jeezy. Let me show y'all when I opened up for Jeezy. I never met Jeezy, but I opened up for Jeezy. Let me see real quick here. I told y'all Marita be having receipts, dog. You know what I mean? Like a lot of niggas be talking, but Marita have receipts. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up real quick. This was years ago, dog, but I opened up for Jeezy. Let me see. Let me see. Because somebody recorded me and they put it on YouTube. So I'm finna I'm finna see. I'm gonna see when I opened up for Jeezy. Let me see when I opened up for Jeezy, y'all. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay, right here. 13 years ago. 13 years ago. You see what that say? Lil Pico from Hazard Entertainment label performs live at Club Lax just before Young Jeezy in Orlando, Florida. Y'all see that right there, don't y'all? So I opened up for Jeezy. That's me right there. That's your boy Marita right there. If y'all want to go check it out, y'all can go check it out. But I opened up for Young Jeezy. Right there. That's me. Right there. Y'all see that right? I told y'all I don't be lying, dog. Marita have receipts, player. You see that right? Lil Pico, Hazard Entertainment label. I told you I've been signed like 2, 3 times. Live at Club Lax, LAX, just before Young Jeezy in Orlando, Florida. So I opened up for Jeezy. I opened up for Jeezy, right? Never met Jeezy. Opened up for Jeezy. Uh, when I opened up for Jeezy, I uh I came back. I like to watch. He's a big star at the time. So, we like to watch the big stars. Where you at? Right here. I'm gonna go back there. So we like to watch the big stars, because that's where you aspire to be. And I swear to God, that night, dog, Jeezy was screaming Big Meech's name. He might be a surprise guest, Richard. He might be a surprise guest. That night, Jeezy was screaming Meech's name so many times, like you would have thought that they was best motherfucking friends, dog. You would have thought they was best friends. I'm gonna get off you, Jeezy. I'm gonna leave you alone, Jeezy, but you got some explaining to do, player. You got some explaining to do because, as we can see, Meech don't fuck with you. And we want to know, inquiring minds want to know why Meech don't fuck with you, Jeezy. We know why he don't fuck with Blue Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? And other people. But we want to know why he don't fuck with you, Jeezy. Because this looking bad that you not on this show, gang. I'm telling you this shit. This shit is looking bad, dog. The one person that we thought supposed to be on this show is Jeezy. Can y'all can y'all imagine all of those people performing, and then at the end you got Rick Ross perform before Jeezy, and Jeezy bring that bitch home. You did something, Jeezy. You got some explaining to do. All right, let's move on. Let's go to line ass Rickey Smiley. Listen, I'm so tired of Rickey Smiley, dog. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, we ain't gonna stay on this too long. It's just that I just been one of the. I seen this when it came across my airway, my timeline, and I never got a chance to speak on it. Um, and I'm finna do it right motherfucking now. I'm finna do it right motherfucking now. Let me see. News. All right, y'all. Y'all know who Rickey Smiley is. My name Lil Daryl. You know what I'm saying? That nigga. Comedian nigga, radio show host. You know what I'm saying? Funny nigga, right? So Rickey Smiley divulged that the son came back out when he learned he fathered 5-year-old twins. Let's read this shit, dog. This is some bullshit here. Rickey Smiley, comedian, radio host, and Birmingham native, has announced that he has 5-year-old twins, daughters. Smiley, 56, has known the girls their whole life. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Known the kids their whole lives. They recently learned that he is the father, according to news reports. When I tell you the first time I saw the son again, Smiley said in a interview on the Smitty and D Show podcast during the dark hours, the son came back out. What he's alluding to is that his son had passed. He felt the way about his son passed. He was in mourning or whatever, whatever. And and once he found out that he had two twin daughters, he felt he felt like the sun came out again. I'm gonna just say that, right? All right, so let's keep reading. Smiley spoke on his religious faith and how it helped him through the death of his son. He said it took a full year for the news of his son's death to sink in. It was around the time that he heard of the paternity of his girls. Right before the 1 year anniversary of my son's death, Smiley said in an interview with Smitty and D Show, I found out I have 5-year-old identical, beautiful twin daughters. Um, Smiley said that he received a phone call from an ex-girlfriend, now a friend, hint, hint, wink, wink, who found out through court proceedings that they were Smiley's daughters and not another man's. So what she said happened was she was going through it with her ex. They ended up taking paternity tests, and he found out, and that's how she found out that the two twin daughters were not her exes, but they were most likely uh, Rickey Smiley's. They then went on to do a DNA test and found out they was Rickey Smiley's. Now get this. The lady remained to be close friends with Rickey Smiley through this whole time. Also, Rickey Smiley that said that they were such friends that the kids would be over to his house all the time. So this shit is weird. Like, so you mean to tell me like your ex-girlfriend who you have no connection to and you still be vibing to where the kids come over and all this type of shit. I just want to put that out there for going so we can put that in our memory banks as we go forward and read the rest of this shit. Um, Smiley said he received phone calls from the ex-girlfriend, now friend, who found out through court proceedings that this girl, that they were Smiley's daughters and not another man's. The girls had been regular present at his grandson's birthday parties. He said on their fifth birthday, I went into their house as their father. He said he brought flowers and balloons. He said and sent cake. He redecorated a room and restored the sandbox and trampoline at his house. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me break down Rickey Smiley with his lying ass, right? I did a little digging on Rickey Smiley since I seen this because I knew this was bullshit. This is bullshit. Rickey Smiley already knew them daughters was his daughters. What I and this is just my humble opinion. It's just my humble opinion. But you can't sell that bullshit to the thugs, Rickey Smiley. Like that's why I be telling y'all on the internet. You just should just tell the truth, dog. You just tell the truth. Cause the internet gonna find out this shit anyway. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I just tell y'all that I opened up a Jeezy? And when I told y'all I opened up a Jeezy, what did I do? I went and showed y'all receipts. Didn't I show y'all receipts, y'all? That's what you do here on the internet. You don't lie to the people on the internet because the people on the internet is smart. You got motherfuckers that 24/7, all they do is sit and try to figure out where you lied at and find receipts and evidence and bullshit on you. So what you do is you make sure you tell them people the truth, and you just and that way when the people do some digging and find out some shit about you, you already done told them the truth. It ain't nothing with it. You done told them, hey man, yeah, I did this or I didn't do that or whatever, whatever. That's how you do that, bro. Rickey Smiley, you done tried to sell this bullshit to the thugs like you didn't know them was your motherfucking daughters. First of all, have you seen Rickey Smiley? The nigga looked like a blind mole rat. He looked like a naked mole rat. Know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't seen these daughters, but I'm sure they look like naked mole rats too. Know what I'm saying? like real shit. You cannot motherfucking hide any of your offsprings, Mister Smiley, you crazy than a motherfucker. Nigga, you got a distinct look to you, nigga. You got a look like you was an alcohol baby, my nigga. For real, for real. Like real shit. You look like a black Where's Waldo, my nigga. Like real shit. So I'm sure that those children are probably cockeyed than a motherfucker. Lord forgive me for talking about the children, but I had to prove a point that Rickey Smiley knew that them was his fucking kids. I'm sure he knew that them was his fucking kids. Probably was still tipping around with that lady, and she was, being as what I'm saying, she was married or whatever, whatnot. They kept it under the wraps. This sounds like to me a classic case of somebody was fucking with somebody while they was in a relationship. They got pregnant and figured that it's best to keep a secret, and then the shit came out. That's what happened here, Rickey Smiley. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that, because they were still bringing the children around him. This your ex old lady. Why is these children coming to your grandson's birthday party? Why? That lady was supposed to be on moved on with her life, and you supposed to be on moved on with your life. The reason why them children was coming around is so that you could have interaction with them children and a relationship with them children, and them children could know you without divulging that you was their father. Y'all was low key. Y'all was low key letting the children come around to be visits, so you could have a visit with them children. That's what the fuck that was. You and that lady probably still been tipping, still been fucking, because she done got divorced from her ex, the dude who she claimed that they was his children. And to be honest with you, he probably was like, them little cross-eyed motherfuckers, them ain't my babies. I want a blood test. You feel what I'm saying? And there it is. And that's what the fuck happened. And now the cat is out the bag. And Rickey Smiley tried to get out in front of this shit, talking about, the sky opened up and the sun came back out, and I found out I had twin identical daughters. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Let me tell you something. You know whether a child yours. Know what I'm saying? If you've been having relations with a woman and you get proximity of the child, you can tell if that child your child. It's just a feeling. It's just a vibe. You can look at them. I'm sure them girls look like they can read 1,000 books in 30 days with them thick ass glasses that you be wearing, Rickey Smiley. I'm sure. I'm sure that them little kids look like they can read a bunch of motherfucking books with them motherfucking glasses. So, it's no way that I'm gonna believe that you didn't know that those possibly were your daughters. Know what I'm saying? Like real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kids out here that I know that I'm not their father, but I know I used to fuck their mama. And you know what I be saying? Boy, I could have been your motherfucking daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, boy, I could have been your daddy, boy. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I'm not their daddies for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because these women got pregnant like a long time after I was with them. But when I see the kids, I be like, boy, I was going wrong. Yo, mammy, boy, y'all could have been your daddy, or I could have been, you know what I mean? So I'm sure Rickey Smiley looked at those kids and thought about that as it was going down. You know what I'm saying? As he was seeing these kids. So for Rickey Smiley to come out here and try to tell us this bullshit, bold-faced lie that he did not know that they was his daughters is bullshit. I'm gonna tell you another thing about Rickey Smiley that I did some digging and I found out about. Rickey Smiley had a nephew that looked up to Rickey Smiley, and Rickey Smiley and a nephew committed suicide. Trigger warning, you know what I'm saying? And if you thinking about suicide, please get in contact with somebody that can help you. And don't do that type of shit. But Rickey Smiley had a nephew that committed suicide because Rickey Smiley uh kind of rejected him, kind of he kind of looked up to Rickey, and I think Rickey kind of scolded him or said some harsh things to him, and it hurt the boy to the point to where the boy committed suicide. The boy's sister is on the internet saying that Rickey is the cause of the boy's death. And this is a reoccurring theme when it comes to Rickey Smiley. A lot of people that's close to Rickey Smiley say Rickey Smiley is a nasty motherfucker, dog. They say don't let that shit fool you how he be behaving on that show. A lot of his co-workers or ex-co-workers, a lot of his family members, they say Rickey Smiley is nastier than a VD clinic, y'all. Real shit. I'm telling y'all this shit. This is what the rumors is, bro. They say even his son that died, they say his son even had a problem with Rickey. The boy was living in the hood when he died. The boy was living like not living like, how he possibly should have been living, knowing being that Rickey Smiley is his father. The boy was living in the hood in impoverished conditions when he died. They say Rickey have this thing to where he want to practice tough love on everybody, right? And to the point to where he's he's tight. He tight with his money. He tight with his success, and to the point to where he real hard on those close to him. And and they say that he always moved the goalpost. So um if Rickey say you need to do this in order for him to give you an opportunity, they say once you do that, then Rickey wants you to do another something else. All right, case in point. I think his nephew, the one that committed, who unalived himself, I think his nephew had dreads. Rickey had lined up an interview or some kind of job opportunity for him. Rickey himself said it was a six-figure, um, a chance to make six figures. Rickey told his nephew to cut off your dreads before you go there. The boy said, "Why I gotta? I don't want to cut off my dreads. Why I gotta cut off my dreads?" Rickey talked so much shit to the boy and told the boy to cut off his dreads. The boy was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna cut off. I don't want to cut off my dreads." I don't remember whether the boy actually went on to get the go to on with the opportunity, but I know the opportunity didn't happen. Rickey saying that the boy should have cut his dreads. How about the people with the opportunity didn't even tell Rickey that the boy had to cut his dreads? That was a stipulation that Rickey put on his nephew. Y'all see how nasty that is? Like the people ain't even say they got a problem with dreads. You got a problem with dreads, Rickey. So you trying to get this man to cut his fucking hair, which is kind of racist. You know what I'm saying? Like companies don't even ask you to do that shit no more. That's racist as fuck. Like you ain't gotta cut your dreads. Like a lot of people got dreads for ethnic, religious, significant meaning. Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't have to cut their hair. It's almost like you can sue for your employer telling you, oh, you gotta cut your dreads, like, cause we that's not the look that we want for this company. Like that's discrimination. But you gonna do the white man job for them and tell your nephew that he's supposed to cut his hair. And the white man didn't even tell you that. If that ain't Steven off of Django, I don't know what is. He's sleeping in the big house, boss. Oh, your father gonna be running off and rolling his grave. That nigga on that nag ain't sleeping in the big house. We gonna have to burn the sheets. That's what Rickey Smiley punk ass was doing. Shout out to the Alabama hitter. That's what Rickey Smiley punk ass is doing. You gonna tell your nephew he gotta cut his hair, but the white man didn't tell you that he had to cut his hair. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that Rickey Smiley be doing. But on top of that, the nephew ended up unaliving himself because they saying that he was depressed, that he looked up to Rickey and he could never appease Rickey. Do you think that Rickey has shown any contrition or anything about that? Hell no. When I hear Rickey talk about that situation, he don't even talk about his nephew in glowingly. He talk about his nephew like, shit, he should have cut his hair. For six figures, I'm gonna cut my hair. Bitch, that's what you gonna do. You might be a Sambo. You didn't come up in a generation where dreads was a thing. But it's a thing now. It's a thing. Let me take it from somebody who had dreads. Y'all remember I had my wicks and I had dreads before that. And now I got a little low nappy fro. When I had my hair, I felt more strength. I felt more, I can't explain it, but it's like a strength, like you feel it, like, I don't know. When I cut my hair, it almost feels like you lost your superpowers to the point to where when I get haircuts, I just get edges. I get lineups and get my beard and shit lined up, but I don't cut no hair on my head. You know why? Because I'm coming back with my motherfucking locks. You know what I mean? Even if I'm an old man, I'm coming back with my locks. When I cut my hair, I felt like I lost my superpowers. I ain't tell you no lie. When they immediately go off your head, you feel away. You feel like a mere mortal. You know what I'm saying? When you have hair, it makes it feels it you just feel I can't explain it, but you feel energized. I can't explain it, but uh Rickey with the bullshit, he and they say he's not a good person now. So I just want to talk about Rickey Smiley little situation, and we gonna move on. All right, what else we got? We knocking these topics out, y'all. Just the second one today. I told y'all. Okay, so we did Rickey Smiley, we did DJ Akademiks, we did Drake, we did Fox News, we did Project Pat. Okay, we got this lady that's been breaking babies' bones. Dog, this shit is fucking crazy. This fucking crazy. This fucking insane, gang. Let me see. Let me get on this. I ran across this story, and I had to talk about this one. Let me see. Is this it? Yeah, Virginia. This shit here just fucking just. I don't know if y'all heard of this story. I ran across this story and I just had to talk about it, dog. Wow, this shit is insane. So salute to Alabama here. So it says that they be sure putting these pop-ups. It said that a nurse arrested after several NICU babies found with mysterious injuries, bone fractures. Police said. This shit crazy. A registered nurse in Virginia was arrested after several NICU babies were found with mysterious injuries and bone fractures, according to authorities. Erin Elizabeth Ann Stroutman, 26, has been charged with malicious wounding, child abuse, and neglect. Around the end of November 2024, staff members discovered that three babies at Henrico Doctors Hospital NICU had unexplainable fractures, similar to an incident involving four babies in the summer of 2023. The hospital said in a post on their website. Police say detectives will review dozens of videos inside the NICU and re-examine the 2023 and 2024 cases as part of this broader investigation. The hospital has suspended new NICU babies as they continue to investigate. So this bitch right here, dog. God damn it, what a bitch picture at? Damn, a bitch picture gone. But this bitch, hope it pop up. This bitch was going around breaking babies' bones while they newborn babies, y'all. Newborn babies, dog. Like. Let me tell y'all something. Give this bitch from now on too. Like I told y'all, anything that got to do with the harm of a child, yes, out of here. They better be glad I ain't no judge. I'll break my gavel off in this whole ass. Listen, you you purposely were breaking newborn babies' bones. How evil is that, y'all? How evil is that? How evil is that? Bro, like this one of the most scariest things. Cause let me tell you something. I got a 2 year old, right? Um, and when he was born, the nurses take him out sometime, and they brush their hair and they swaddle them and things of that nature, and take their vitals and shit like that. They come and check them out, shit like that. Can you imagine having a newborn baby? And most women that have newborn babies, they don't be wanting their babies to go anyway to that nursery shit. They don't want their babies outside of that room with them anyway. They want that baby right there in there with them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine the fear that a woman who just gave birth is going to have in that hospital, knowing that that's the hospital where they had a nurse that was breaking babies' bones, like just out of malicious, nasty intent. Like, and I'm gonna tell y'all something that I learned about people, dog. People who want to do certain things to certain people, they find or with certain people, they find their way to get around certain those people. Like, you ever wonder why you always turn on the TV and we see teachers, men and women teachers, having relations with students? Because that's what they already wanted to do. So they whole career, their whole life, they went to school, they chose a certain profession, coaches, guidance counselors, personal trainers, teachers, uh, nurses, nurse, daycare workers. They do all of this shit so that they take those positions so that they can have access to the people. Oh, secure, prison guards. Because we done heard a lot of prison guards be having relations with other prisoners as well. We know that's a thing too. They do these. They choose these professions so that they can have access to the people that they want to have access to so they can do the things that their hearts desire. It's no coincidence that this lady works in the fucking NICU with babies and now she is breaking assaulting babies. Like, this shit is crazy, dog. Like, so what's her name? This bitch here, uh, Elizabeth, Aaron Elizabeth Ann Stroutman, puss asshole. You need to go to jail from now on. Like, I don't care that no baby lost his life. They could have lost his life, and it's just despicable. The heinousness of your crime, in my opinion, deems that you need to get life. Cause you a threat to society. I don't want to let you out around children anymore so you can harm any more child. If like one child is too many. If I'm the judge, if I let you out and you end up going to a playground and you hurt somebody's child, or you at the grocery store you hurt somebody's child, like, that's just too much for me. So in my opinion, give her life, throw away the key. So I think that's all the topics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this live and we're gonna start another live. So y'all lay around for that one. Shout out to Alabama Hitter, shout out to Rich Supreme TV, shout out to Anonymous Ones. Shout out to Fly Guy, shout out to TN Bowen, shout out to KL1K, shout out to Denise, shout out to Stetson Robinson, shout out to Chicks 1000, aka the Chick 1K, shout out to Flyboy Michael Foe, shout out to Nephew for Real, shout out to Eddie, shout out to Audio Crack 22, shout out to Deputy Eula, shout out to uh shit, who am I forgetting? Shout out to FL Traffic, shout out to SLK, something like Cloud TV, yo, Inglewood. Uh I appreciate y'all. We're gonna do another live. Like I told y'all, I'm going through all of these topics, and then you know what I'm saying, because it's stuff that I had wanted to talk about that I didn't get a chance to talk about. So I'm just getting caught up with all these situations and all these topics and sharing my opinions with y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. Hit that like button. Please donate to the channel. The Cash App is pinned at the top of the chat. Again, your boy doing this out the kindness of his heart, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with y'all anyway, so I enjoy this anyway. But I'm not getting paid right now. So if y'all want to hit the Cash App, I would appreciate y'all. Like, share, comment to this video. Chill.